Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of The Outer Worlds. We are currently exploring Terra 1 Publications, an abandoned publisher's firm, I guess. It's not exactly a printing press, but we saw an advert outside for The Dissident, some kind of publication that was coming out of here before the Raptidons took over everything. Ooh. We have the lockpicking to get through this, but it'll take mag picks. That's interesting. Let's switch across. To our lockpicking helmet. Tech skills isn't going to help us out with that. We would need stealth skills. Let's reduce the number of mag picks we'll need by 1.
How'd you do that so fast?
And we get more and more XP for doing each of them. Okay, let's put our proper helmet back on though. Is that the best science helmet? I guess it is. This one for inspiration, I think we'll just mark it. No, that's the best science one, so this can go. There we go. Try and keep my inventory tidy as we go through things. Stealthily does it. There is definitely something still alive in here. It might be up the top. Or it could be in that room over there. Yeah, there's the Dissident actually. Let's have a little look. When indentured servants are freed, anarchy soon follows. Oh, the Dissident Hunter. Oh, it's a comic. Well, that changes things slightly, but that's still kind of interesting. He's not in the other room.
Got a fight on our hands.
Still, our sniper is very nice.
They got the drop on us.
Works exceptionally well. Wait. Have you guys managed to pick a fight through the wall? Oh, don't go in there. Don't go in there. Guys. I'm just going to leave them to it for now. We're going to carry on with the exploration that we're doing. They'll jump back to us soon enough. Hey, vending machine. Right. Sell all my junk. That lightens us up quite considerably. Plenty of mag picks and bypass shunts. What's this? The final notice from C. Schuster. To whom it may concern, I, Caden Schuster, do hereby declare my official resignation. Delivery services to the Terra 1 printing facility OD 2214 shall cease forthwith. During my tenure of service, I've made known numerous complaints regarding the hazardous working in this law-forsaken rock, including but not limited to the infestation of unknown insects in my sinus cavities, resulting in weeks of unpaid leave. The as yet unreimbursed loss of several articles of clothing due to the acidic properties of the local atmosphere, the constant unrelenting aggression for local wildlife, persistent itching and coughing malady in my lungs likely due to breathing in trace amounts of sulfur, equally persistent indigestion, a symptom of an overall nutritional problem stemming from the fact that I am in fact allergic to fish, which is the main diet provided to service workers based in Stellar Bay. I have received the following responses to these complaints, all of which I deem unacceptable. 1. And my resulting loss of olfactory senses, I was deemed, quote, lucky to no longer have to suffer the stench of fish and sulphur. My wardrobe was replaced with uniforms out of Stellar Bay, which suffered the exact same degradation, and I was thus no better off. At my insistence, I was awarded the services of local hunter, one N. Ramlin Wentworth, who spent the entire service call inebriated and offending my sensibilities with off-colour language. After a thorough medical examination, I was found to be in working health, which was deemed more fortunate than many. At my insistence that additional dietary needs be offered, I was instead awarded extra supplies of toilet paper. After this latest response, I hereby tell whoever is reading this to go hang themselves, and that your replacement rollers, ink carts, beltings, bindings, keys, stamps, lubricants, and whatever else is in these infernal boxes can all be found rotting in the wilderness. Good day to you. Okay, well, we'll grab all the bits and bobs and have a look at what's in this supply cupboard. Ooh. 5, even 4 mag picks for 344-bit cartridges is a bit steep, but we're not going to use the mag picks for anything else. But I do think we need to up our lockpicking. Even further. Okay, right. So, Universal Defense Logistics. Terra 1 Publications is a subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics. We've got shipment status. Let's have a look at the UDL masks. Ms. Bolshov, UDL Mark IV security masks are meant for use in crowd dispersal scenarios. They're not appropriate for a workplace environment. Your purchase request has been denied. Okay, so you're not allowed to use riot masks to keep bad gases out. I love it. To whom it may concern, I was talking to one of our guards and he isn't having trouble breathing at all. In fact, none of our guards have had an asthma attack from the air here. We believe it's because of their gas masks. I've attached a purchase request for safety equipment for the rest of us. I find that hilarious. Olfactory filters. Okay. To whom it may concern, my boss is using olfactory filters to ward off the stench of sulphur from this law-forsaken planet. I've attached a purchase request for a number of filters so the rest of us don't have to suffer. Ms. Bolshov, focus testing indicates that the air quality on Terra 1 does not warrant the use of olfactory filters or any other scent-blocking equipment. Your purchase request for something to deal with the stink of sulphur is denied. And then the replacement rollers. To whom it may concern, the rollers in Upprinting Press facility are degraded and will break soon. I've attached a purchase order for new ones. As Bolshov, our records indicate that your facility is not due for replacement parts for another 5 months. We will send new parts, including rollers, when that time comes. And then the reply, they aren't lasting as long because of the sulphur in the air. We need new parts before the ones we've got break. And then Ms. Bolshov, according to the manufacturer, your current rollers are capable of retaining efficiency in all environments. We have no evidence to support your claim that the rollers are degrading because of this fucking air. Brilliant. So it's clear that they've got blinkers on. Let's say that, letting their employees deal with the hassle of everything rather than paying attention to the reports. Okay, well, we do have more things to kill in here, so let's move in carefully, see if we can get a nice stealth hit. I think the Mauler's the one we want to hit, really.
Here we go. Subtle work, Captain.
There we go. And with level 19, I did say we were going to improve our lockpicking, so let's do just that. 5 points in that, 5 points in hack. And actually that reminds me, I should put my proper helmet back on when we're not lockpicking. Nothing in the toilets. Spitter didn't have anything. Mauler had a teeny bit of meat. Got some more Adreno. That replaces the ones that I accidentally used last episode. And plenty more random odds and sods to sell. Oh, Sawn of Shotgun Mark II. How does it stack up? It is exactly the same. Except this one's definitely not been tweaked. So if I go and tinker with this one, would it be cheaper? That's my question. Let's go find out quickly. It's not far back to this little workbench. So tinkering on the shotgun. Actually, we hadn't even tinkered with this one. Fine, we'll tinker with the one we've got. That's 56 damage. We could do one more. Yeah, that's pretty stonking, all things considered. Really want that shrink ray to be up with us, but that's going to be expensive. Going to be expensive. I think I preferred the other shotgun's general aesthetic, but more damage is more damage. What are you going to do? Alright, now that we've got that done, let's carry on looting this place and head upstairs. And this comes back through to the other room. We hadn't even tried that door, but we would have been sorely disappointed. We've got another terminal to check out. Ooh. Renovated exo helmet for sneaking skills. Oh no, just for sneak, not for sneaking skills. What's in the terminal? Error printer is currently inoperable. Run the diagnostics. Faulty rollers. Consult your nearest printing engineer. Well, that is no surprise. What if it's possible for us to replace the rollers, like if we find a delivery of them out in the wilderness? Get your copy and crash anarchy today. Get Spectrum Vodka. Take the mag pick. Okay, what's on the terminal? Count R. Rodriguez. Available messages, 1 hazard clause. So, first of all, we'll go for Terry's birthday. No, we're not celebrating Terry's birthday. Terry's dead, folks. I know it meant a lot to everyone here, myself included, but let his untimely demise be a lesson about safety in the workplace. Don't pet the canids. Makes sense. Dangerous creatures should be treated as dangerous creatures. The second one, we're leaving. To all employees of Terra 1 Publications, yes, the rumours are true, we're leaving. The board has decided to cut their losses and operate on Terra 2 instead. In accordance with the evacuation orders, we are to await a shuttle out of Cascadia. When we get word that our ride is on the way, we'll shutter this facility, pack everything up, and lock the door on the way out. Until then, however, we're expected to continue working. I'm sure reassignments are forthcoming, but that's not an excuse to slow down. We still have magazines to publish, people. Our customers are eager to find out what happened in Dissident Hunter 112. Okay, and then the Terra 1 hazard clause. Public Notice 117. On the issuing of a hazard clause for Terra 1. This notice, issued on January 12th, 2343, serves as the public denouncement of Terra 1 as a feasible workplace environment. Due to the hostile and aggressive nature of the wildlife, as well as the unsustainability of its natural flora for use in human consumption, The Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board has officially enacted a hazard clause covering the entirety of Terra 1. After an evacuation period of no more than 6 months, Terra 1 will be officially considered illegal territory. As this is a unanimous decision, any corporation court operating on Terra 1 after the evacuation period will face fines and possibly disbarment as defined in the Halcyon Code 22.1. So that's the quest that we're on at the moment to try and get some blackmail material for MSI. Well, I think we've explored everything in this place. So let's head back out into the wilderness. Okay, I think what we should probably do is carry on towards the west, towards Devil's Peak. In terms of the actual quest that will be, we do have the houses south of Stellar Bay to check. But really, this is going to be Radio Free Monarch, so... There we go. The broker. Oh, actually, that is not where I was expecting. Well, I want to finish exploring this part anyway. So we'll come over to the east, maybe go as far as that, and then we'll swing back to this this line here before heading into the southern buildings. Sorry, did I say east? I meant to say west. I know where I'm going. So this is going to be Cascadia over this way. Which was the evacuation point. It's nice that there's these little signposts around. Something alive over there. Wait, is Cascadia down here? I guess it could be that. Let's not go that way just yet. Oh my god, that's a mega mantiqueen. That's a bad idea, right? Right? I'm sure it is.
Here we go.
That's one down.
Let's see if we can blind her again. Okay, time to switch to the close-up weapon. Shrink it down. A little bit of healing. Oh, this is so painful. This thing feels like it's taking so little damage. Must have huge amounts of armor. 33 doesn't feel like that large. There it goes. Take all the stuff off it before it fades away. Right, Mantillar, you've gone. Let's reload. That felt pretty nasty, not gonna lie. And the team did quite well to hold themselves together. But that was a gigantic beast. Plenty of bits and bobs from the fallen people. Well, prey, I guess. Ooh, hello. Couple more bits just hiding around the corner. Mostly ammo and stuff. I think I might need to upgrade the damage on my shrink ray. Maybe. It's gonna be expensive though. That's the only thing I don't like. Although, next level we should get a perk which will allow us to up the damage by 50%. I wonder if that's additive with the previous one or multiplicative with the previous one. I really hope there's not another gigantic... Oh my god. Oh, it's just a regular Mantiqueen. It's just a normal Mantiqueen. It's not a super horrible thing. There are some soldiers, though. What are you? It's a Mega Mantisaur. It's not a Mega Mantiqueen. So I guess that's better. Okay, we do this
I can take a hint.
at range as much as possible. Try and get as clear a line as possible on it for as long as possible. So we need the stealth hit initially.
Here we go.
Bullseye.
And then I think we keep shooting it in that little chest bit. Wait.
Down they go.
Right. Mantiqueen gone.
Everyone all right?
Yeah, I think everyone's good. I think that went as smoothly as could be expected. Be good to do the same with the ones around the corner.
Here we go.
Let's hit him and back up. Oh, don't like them coming up here. target this guy instead. This is fine, we're just circle strafing a tiny Mega Mantisaur. Right. Is that all of them gone? I think so. There's the Mega Mantisaur. There is the Mantisaur Soldier. And there'll be others in melted piles along the way. Other than the teammates falling over, that was pretty smooth. A vending machine in the wild. Another vending machine in the wild. Do we have anything worthwhile over here, though? Four bits. A tossball blocker. Some armor. Lots of ammo. Oh my god, I can't open that. We need 150 lockpicking to get into this. That stealth kit is pretty cool. Because that would be lockpicking in itself, but we can't get into that. Can I put a point of interest on the map? I don't think I can. That's a shame. Get all those. Even this is gonna take a little bit. Okay, where's the helmet?
You got nimble fingers, Captain.
Indeed I do. Okay, let's put our proper helmet back on though. This thing needs to be repaired. It's taken quite a bit of damage during that fight. I think I was getting hit. It's just it wasn't really doing any damage because of our armor level. So that's good. Because that means that the plan to upgrade it worked. Not so great for retaining the usefulness though. This thing has already dropped. Its condition must drop really quickly. If that's the case, that's a real shame because I spent a fair old whack of money upgrading it. Okay, carrying on, having a look at the map, we've got a little something over here on the right. More dead marauders as well on the way. Sounds like that may be a lair of some kind. Raptidon Spitter, that's not too bad. Raptidon Colossus, also not too bad. Chimera, I have no idea what that is. Sounds dangerous though. Oh yeah, that thing looks nasty. Does make me want to kill it. Let's back up a little. We'll take out the Colossus first.
We're doing this.
Nice hit! Nice kill!
Shotguns!
Can't get past that armor.
This is bad! Behind you!
Yeah, I think we need to shrink him down and do it this way.
A fine hit, Captain!
Yeah, this is hurting though. Okay, temporary retreat. Definitely don't like the gas that's coming on. We got some kills in there, but we took a fair bit of damage. I think we can probably whittle things down a bit more as soon as your head sticks out. There's your head. Let's try and blind it. Maim it, shoot it in the leg. Okay, one big problem gone. I do like that you can keep using stuff after it's
Everyone all right?
clearly being trashed. It's just, you know, you're going to be doing less damage, so we can still snipe with our designated sniper weapon. Okay, you, we're going to do the same with.
I have your back, Captain.
Yeah, Max, it's nothing. What are you complaining about? Ah, reloading. There it is. It's just a little bit acidy. Not even that much of a problem. Okay, so that Chimera is going to be hard to kill. We've got more Raptidons over this side, which I think we should take out first. Just out of an abundance of caution.
Got a fight on our hands.
Blind him. Blind him.
Get it up! Get it up! Can't get past that armor.
No, we'll just keep putting this shotgun in your face.
Fight like that still gets the blood pumping, though.
Hey Ellie, how you feeling? Okay, well, the Chimera is going to be a tough fight. And we are getting on a bit, so I think we'll probably finish up here, just staring solemnly into that cave. We do have a point of interest on the map for these sulfur pits. So there is a little something there, and we are getting closer to whatever that tower is. I don't know if we'll ever be able to reach it, but I do certainly want to take out this Chimera. But that's going to have to be next time. So, thank you very much for coming along, everyone. I do hope you are continuing to enjoy this. As always, if you are, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of The Outer Worlds. See you soon.